Hi guys, I'm just getting started. I hope that you can see. Hold on. Let me just check in first to make sure everything is good to go. Hold on. Bring this up. Okay, yes. I think you guys can hear me. I hope that this is not up. I don't know how it's going to look for you guys. Here we go. So let me just come inside. Of the video so I can see your comments right now. Okay. Let me just make sure you can hear me. Of the video so I can see. Okay, you can hear me. All right. So welcome. This video is we're going to do a meditation. We're going to draw a 100 petal flower. Okay. And it really is to help you set an intention and then focus on that intention while you are drawing. So that way you can amplify that intention and bring beautiful energy to that intention, and also for you to receive anything that is needed to either help that intention come to fruition or any missing pieces. Okay, really helping you to just ground your energy, come in and to clear. All right, so it is Lion's Gate, and because of that I created like an 8 grid, okay, to help amplify the energies of the number 8, help amplify the energies of courage, strength, vitality, radiance, health, joy, happiness, and wealth. Okay. And I'm using my citrine in a different grid. So I programmed the clear quartz to go ahead and act as citrine. Okay. So we have citrine and pyrite are here. Okay. And I'm just going to go through and we're just drawing, circling the 8, activating the crystal grid. I'm circling it 6 times, 7 and 8. Beautiful. And I'm also, with this, I'm going to add a little bit of Reiki energy in it as well to protect it. And also we will be adding Reiki energy to our sheet of paper as well. All right. And at this time, I am calling in, invoking your guides, my guides, our higher self, source, the Holy Spirit, to come in and bless this session and to cover us all. And with that said, so now we're going to go ahead and just draw the chokery, 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 chokery. Beautiful. Oh, it's glowing. I love it. It's glowing gold. So that's powerful. And if you're unfamiliar with that sign, I'm going to draw it in the middle of my paper. So in the middle of your paper, you can draw whatever you want, but this is going to be the middle of the flower. Okay, so it doesn't have to be this sign. It could be whatever. It could be a spiral. It could be a circle. It could be whatever it is that you want to draw right there. It could be, you could draw the number 8 right there to help amplify the energies of just coming out. Okay. So go ahead and draw that. I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to get a prayer for us, okay, from the Earth Warriors Oracle. What is for the highest and greatest good? Yes, and always setting the intention that energy be released to us for the highest and greatest good, right? The good of all. I feel like that's always important because depending on what you want to manifest, what you want to bring in, it's going to affect people in your life, right? So you always want it to have a positive effect on the people around you or the people it brings into you as well. And this is so powerful because we have the lion that came out, Ingo Yama, honor of the ancient king. Oh, this is going to be powerful. Ooh, y'all. And it's 22. All right, let's get it. And then we have Mama Quilla, 35, Mandala of the Moon, which this flower, like for me, flowers are stars and all flowers and stars are mandalas, okay? So, yes. Already I feel lots of peace coming in to help relax our energy. So let me just read and then we'll get to the flower. And also thank you guys for joining me live, and thank you for anyone who watches this afterwards as well. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read what the honor of the Ancient King is, so that way you just understand what this card is. The Ancient King of Zulu brings you empowering message. You are destined to know and experience what it is to be truly empowered. Your voice, your courage, your wisdom, and your dignity can create considerable spiritual light, uplifting and inspiring others, guiding them from a place of spiritual truth towards the fulfillment of their own divine potential. If you have been doubting yourself or feeling unworthy of boldness of your visions, you must allow your spirit to roar. For you shall conquer all obstacles and succeed in your heart's desires. Okay, so that's also an energy that doing this exercise, this meditation, specifically on today, is going to help bring in the energy to clear your doubt, okay, and to clear the fear, so that way you can step into your full potential. And the invocation is, and you can just say it with me, repeat after me, or just say yes to receive. Through the spiritual authority residing in my heart as the Christ Lion of Judah, I cast out the darkness of negative influence. I cast out of myself. I cast it out of myself, of my loved ones, and my community. I cast it out of the world, events, and future situations, wherever this sanctified spiritual authority extends. May all leaders submit to wisdom for the greatest good of all. Through the power of the great spirit of love, it is done. Yes. And just feel that energy coming into you. You might feel the energy of the lion coming in. You might feel the energy of the jaguar coming in as well. All right. The energy of your ancestors are really starting to surround you now. I'm seeing circles. So I'm seeing a yellow circle, and then on the outside of it I'm seeing a white circle, and they're both glowing. All right, so this is representative of a beautiful ancestral energy and also angelic energy. So that is the protection that is around you right now as well, helping to empower you. Yes, yes. And so let's go ahead and read Mama Quilla, and I'll read her description. Mandala of the Moon. I, Lunar Mother, bring you my mandala of the moon to manifest through the law of magnetic attraction. My mandala is a sacred portal through which your dreams, intentions, and visions shall pass into the wholeness of being, from the realm of inspiration into the world to the world of form on earth. There is no need to doubt or concern, for even the appearance of delay signifies that the divine feminine mystery is at work, with timing unfolding according to a higher loving wisdom. Trust that what is falling away is meant to be. With list, you have faith in a new divine works being born. Powerful. Yes. I just want to so you can really see the intricacies of this card. It's so beautiful. Okay. Really powerful. So here we go. Let's read her invocation. Just say yes to receive, or you can repeat after me. Opening our hearts fully, opening our energy. And everyone, how I'm seeing this is that the people that are here now, and then also the people that are coming to view this, I see everybody in a pillar of white light. So it's like we're all in these silos together, but I'm seeing an energetic, a silver cord connecting us together with the highest love and the highest light. Okay? Powerful. So I honor the creative magnetism and loving power of attraction within me that calls into my life all good things for all good purpose. What is not meant for me, I release with trust. What is intended for me, I embrace with joy. I have been given the free will to create whatever I choose, with the understanding that spiritual responsibility for my creations rests with me. I ask the unconditionally loving and merciful Divine Mother to guide me from the heart, that all my creations bring her pleasure and fulfill my soul. With gratitude, so be it. And I have to mention, it's on page 170. Okay, wow and wow, that's so powerful. All right, because there we got the 17, then we got the 0, the God energy, also the energy of trust being the energy of the Fool. And I'm actually going to place each card kind of on the side. I don't want to cover it, but here we go. So I'm going to explain what we're going to do first, how we're going to get the template, I guess the outline for the 100 petals, and then and how we'll do each petal, okay? And then I will put on the music, okay? So then you just follow it through, and the music is going to play. So it's going to ding a bell every minute. So every minute you would have filled in 10 of your petals, okay? And so it's a 10-minute meditation. And then you just go through and you fill it in, and you fill it in however you want. So right now we're going to draw the 100 lines, okay? And however you want to draw your lines is fine. Just remember that you got to leave space in between, okay? So even right now, I'm going to, while we're drawing the lines, you can kind of see, I'm going to draw a line here and here. And as I'm doing it, I'm counting that. That's 4. So then I'm going to come in here. And then I just did 8, right? And then I'm going to find another spot. And I did 10. All right, so now you do your next 10. So it's kind of like that, and just draw the lines. So I am going to channel light language while we do this portion and draw our lines, okay? So go ahead, and this is a 12 by 18 piece of paper. I'm just using a black permanent marker. You can use whatever you want. You know, if you were going to do the 1,000 petal, you could use different colors. You could use a different color for each 10 lines, or however creative you want it to do this, you can, okay? So now we're starting with our second 10, which brings us to 20, and I'm going to, I'll speak light language, and then I'll say number 20, and then you'll know to start drawing your next 10. And then I'll say 30, and then, okay, all the way till 100, and then you'll know that you're done. Okay, so here we go. Hira. Ira snimiator, teataria siniatalo. Ala kiros tirasniato. Oye tiras ni mato, ora quieras ni mi atopa, ira koropa. 20. Euros ne makatala italo ituia, ira toros ni ato irai, koropara iras na. 30. Iros nama tala hiro hira ishnamato ala kiras nanino ala kiras niara irotamahi. 40. Aloha tichas nimito hitsia ora katiras nima ira korosnia turismia takaira. 50. Ora kirasniama kirosnamata ito ala kirahirasni oro hirasni maro irakari. 60. Ala hirosaramahira ala kirisna matohi irosnimikara hinama. 70. Irosnama shirasnimo ala kina marisia ona kirasnimaro ala kirasna mariro. 80. Ala inomakalai Orai namahiro, arairo mai. 90. Alokashni araio, alakoviras noma. 100. Let's just draw 10 more. I'm gonna, because I'm such a perfectionist, okay? So I try not to, but I have to, it has to be a little not lopsided. So Yorosnimi atara kati rasnimi atoa. Ala kitora snimi toro snimi katala. Ala kiashnama. So you can look at it, and right now, just put your hands up, Okay, palms up, and just look at what you've already put down, and just look at that. Feel the vibration, and just allow yourself to receive. Okay, and at this time, what is the intention that you want to set right now? What is it that you truly want to receive from this meditation? It could be anything. It could be peace. It could be joy. It could be clarity. It could just be calmness. It could just be connection. Okay, whatever that is for you. Or it could be a combination of things. You know, increased prosperity, increased empowerment, acceptance, trust. All right, so I will give you a little bit of time to set your intention, and set your intention. When you're setting your intention, see the words across your flower so that you are seeding that intention into this piece of paper and onto these buds. Okay, and I'm gonna get to the timer. Okay, so everyone should be done. All right, and now I just want to show you, you can draw the petal however you like, but the way that we've been doing it is you actually come to the bottom of one of your lines, and then you just kind of make a half circle up, and then you go to the other side of that line and you make a half circle up. Okay, so the petal will look like that. Okay, now if you can do any kind of variation of petal that you wish to do. All right, but the idea is to really to be saying that intention. So maybe your intention was empowerment, or maybe your intention was, you know, empowered positivity and inspired action, you know, whatever that is. So you could say the words empower, inspired, you know, peace, positivity as you're drawing. Okay, and you just say that inside, and you just allow yourself to feel the music. All right, what's playing is a little bit of piano mixed in with the basso bell. Okay, so every time you hear the bell, you'll know that you've done or should have, it just depends, 10 flowers. Okay, it's just to kind of let you know. And also the bell itself is clearing and cleansing. All right, so with that, let me get started. Hold on, let me make sure that, okay, I'm gonna give a 5-second warm up on this, just so that way we can get the sound. You guys ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Okay, that's it. So let me just go back over here. Yes. So just feel the vibration and just allow yourself to just receive and just release. Visions might start to come into you now. Visions of peace, visions of water, the ocean might come in, or sunset. Because this is like a rebirthing process as well. You starting something and completing something is definition of birth and death, right? And also releasing whatever needed to be released at this time. And also new things being birthed in, inspirations coming in. And if you didn't receive anything, like images or words or something like that, and it was mainly you just releasing, then you can expect to receive something, in 1 to 2 days after this, because now your energy will integrate, right? And the energy that was received energetically will amplify, and then it will help to continue to clear your chakras out, okay? The energy of surrendering. Very powerful. So, yes. So like I said, if you wanted to do this on your own, I use the Insight timer, and I set it for 10 minutes, and I put it on a bell to ring every minute, okay? And that was just kind of to let you know, and also again, the bell ringing is also clearing and grounding as well. The piano music is also grounding and just opening you up to just rest and just invite in, You can even try this where your intention is just to have space, where you're practicing not saying anything in your mind, and you're just practicing opening as you draw each petal, okay? Other things that you can do to amplify the energy of this, if you're working on a certain chakra or if you want to use color therapy, you can use the color that corresponds to that chakra or to that emotion that you want to either release or invoke or amplify, by setting the intention. I want to, release doubt, okay, or I want to amplify self-esteem, setting that intention in the beginning before you get started, and then going ahead. And this is 10 minutes, and it was like a little more than 100 petals, but the number of petals really isn't important. It's just you taking the time out to rest your mind and to connect to your inner child and connect with your higher self, and also with your guides and your ancestors, just to feel that love, okay? And like we said, we did the prayers also, which we're going to end. I'm going to say the prayers again, okay? So that way, kind of as a closer to this. And I'm just going to close this out as well, just to protect everyone's chakras. You're still covered in beautiful white light, but we just want to make sure that your chakras stay sealed after you leave this video, okay? And then you can, open. whenever you feel like it, that kind of a thing, but you're divinely protected. And if you want it, you can do any kind of grid that you want when you're doing this kind of work to amplify the energies. All right, you can also, if you wanted to do certain candles or do certain essential oil, diffuse certain essential oils and that kind of thing, you could do that as well. You could also just put roses out on your table as you do any kind of meditative art or drawing as well, to help amplify the energies and amplify whatever it is. So either amplify release or amplify receiving, whatever that intention was that you set in the beginning of the exercise. So I'm a numbers girl. I always like to write numbers on everything. So I am going to just write today's date on this, because also it just helps me to remind myself of where I was on this day and what I was doing. And if there's anything that I ever want to come back to, I can come back to this date and be like, oh, okay, that's what we did, and so let's do that again. If you're ever trying to find clarity when you're in a cloud of confusion, dating your journals, dating your work is a good way for you to backtrack. And then also, there may be creative works that you do that you are going to come back to and redo in the future and reuse, recycle in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Yeah, definitely. So let's say these invocations again to close it out. I want to thank everyone again who joined me for the live and everyone who watches afterwards. Yes. Happy manifesting is, yeah. So let me read again just to close the circle out. I'll read both invocations. And you can just say it with me or just say yes to receive it. Okay. And this is for the hymn right here. Ngo Yama. Honor the ancient king. Through the spiritual authority residing in my heart as the Christ Lion of Judah, I cast out the darkness of negative influence. I cast it out of myself, of my loved ones, and my community. I cast it out of the world, events, and future situations. Wherever this sanctified spiritual authority extends, may all leaders submit to wisdom for the greatest good of all. Through the power of great spirit of love, it is done. Yes. And now we're going to do Mama Quilla, the mandala of the moon. So let me go to 35. And also, I have to say, since this is 22, we're manifesting. And 3 and 5 is very powerful. So manifesting, it's this energy of working with your guides to manifest something where you're coaching a spiritual teacher or you're coaching yourself or the guru of yourself, which is very powerful because now you trust yourself and you follow those intuitive leads to manifest your highest and greatest good, right? And then in doing that with the highest intention, you're able to manifest that for other people as well. Like a business that you create that brings you so much joy, you now serve people and you give that joy to them as well, whatever it may be, whether it's knowledge or services or products, whatever that could be for you, or even if it's just being able to hold space from a place of unconditional love and non-attachment, that's a gift as well. Yes. So say the prayer with me or just say yes to receive. I honor the creative magnetism and loving power of attraction within me that calls into my life all good things for all good purpose. What is not meant for me, I release with trust, and what is intended for me, I embrace with joy. I have been given the free will to create whatever I choose with the understanding that spiritual responsibility for all my creations rests with me. I ask the unconditionally loving and merciful Divine Mother to guide me from the heart, that all my creations bring her pleasure and fill my soul with gratitude. So be it. Yes, I say an amen. All right, guys? So this is very powerful and beautiful energy. Definitely after doing this, go ahead and journal or even do more drawing or just, tap in and just receive or tap into your light and just grow and expand your light. Just, feel the bliss energy and allow yourself to just be kind of completely empty, detached, be full of space, so that way you can be very a clear channel to receive whatever it is that is going to be coming into you, whatever those blessings are, those gifts, okay, that wisdom, that understanding, that inspiration, that truth, whatever is going to be coming into you. Yes. All right. And again, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and end the live. I hope that yeah, let me see, where's the button? I can't see, it's upside down. All right, bye guys, thank you for coming.